afternoon, everyone. My name is Marcin. I came from Canton. I'm the member of the European Astronomical Association, also Astronomy Nova, and also I'm a university lecturer. It's on my shoulder to present my thesis about Mars 1. It's some of you very controversial, some of you very interesting. I will try to show the pros and cons of the Mars 1 project in a principal way. Some of you maybe didn't hear about Mars 1, but that's why I'm here to present you the information about Mars 1. At the end of my lecture, I will show you the short movie, 3 minutes movie about the astronomical software called Space Engine. Some of you maybe know. If not, it will be my pleasure to introduce that software. Briefly, Mars 1 is a privately funded mission to colonize the Red Planet, founded by Buzz Armstrong and Arno Willis. It began in 2011. In the coming years, the demonstration mission communication satellites, 2 rovers, and several cargo missions will be sent to Mars. I hope in the next 10 years we are sending the first human to Mars, and in the next few years we will send communication satellites and the rovers. It's a founder, Buzz Armstrong, the Dutch who organized the Mars 1 project. One of the biggest challenges for the developers of Mars 1 is the fact that no one has ever built a rocket that could carry human beings to Mars. Fortunately, Mars 1 will integrate a system of successive missions that have been improved and refined in over 50 years of space flight. This will help ensure the success of the mission and the survival of the astronauts. And the pros. Mars 1 has developed a realistic plan to establish a permanent settlement on Mars. This plan is built upon existing technologies available from proven suppliers. Mars 1 is not an aerospace company, we need to remember this one. All equipment will be developed by third-party suppliers and integrated in established facilities. I will tell you something. Lockheed Martin signed a contract with Mars 1 to provide the systems, rockets, and of course the advance. That contract has been signed at the beginning of this year, so Lockheed Martin is now supporting the Mars 1 project. Technological capabilities. Technology able to achieve assumption of Mars 1 mission is currently exist, because I've heard that the most information what we got from the opposite of the Mars 1 project, they said that there is no technology that can be carried on to take the people to Mars. But it currently exists. The mission is comprised of the following primary hardware components: simulation outpost, Mars transit vehicle, rovers, Mars field communication systems. And cons. Thanks of the essence was only 10 years to start manned mission, and only a few years to launch a communication satellite. The next problem is money. Revenues that Mars 1 has received for the merchandise phase, donations, and the Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign until 6th September of this year is $640. That mission is claimed to cost approximately $6 billion. Robert Zoltan said that it cost $160 billion, but as we know, Mars 1 is a one-way mission. And of course, the weather conditions, I mentioned that here. Mars has a dust storm that can cover the entire planet for a whole month. This does not often, but smaller dust storms are quite common. Power during dust storms. To launch Mars 1, we're going to use a SpaceX Falcon Heavy. So I will show you next slide briefly. This is the concept art of SpaceX Falcon Heavy, which can carry the Mars 1 mission to Mars, to be honest. Falcon Heavy is on the right side, so we will see how it could be looked like in the next 10 years. Dragon capsule will take the people to Mars. The four people will be there with first module which can be carried to Mars with the Dragon Dragon capsule. The journey takes around 6-7 months. Everyone says that it's too long, but as we know, in the International Space Station, people staying also around half a year. So 1 month longer, it's not a big deal. For now, more than 780 people have applied to travel to Mars. But right now, it's only 664 people has been selected to next stage to Mars. As we know, the communication between Mars and Earth also will be difficult, but I will tell you that later on. Every astronaut will have a spaceless living environment with over 50 meters square for each person. This is how it should be, looks like. As you see, it's radiation covering and also interior design of the module, which has been used in Mars 1 after the landing. It's based on the Dragon capsule has been designed here on Earth. And this is the last slideshow before my short movie. It's the Space Engine, a free simulation program. It has been created by Russian astronomy and programmer Vladimir Romanov, and used procedural generation to create stars, solar system, and nebulas. That's why I would like to use my last 3 minutes for showing you that movie.